Good morning to you. Coming to you from Lalibela in Ethiopia. Quite a spectacular view, eh? Oh, can you check out that vulture, is it? I don't know, some kind of cool bird. Alright, so I'm going to go weird on you this morning with a thought which may appear a bit jumbled, but we're gonna ride with it. So this is on kind of linked to free will. So modern neuroscience is suggesting that there's no such thing as free will, really, in the sense that brain scans can detect when a decision has been made before we are consciously aware of that decision being made. I.e., we think we decide to do something. The moment we become aware of our decision to do something, we think we have decided that. Yet, science suggests that that decision has been made before we are aware of it, i.e. it's the result of some kind of unconscious processing. This is entirely consistent with, my views in things I've seen in meditation. So, for example, when you're sitting there, you try not to think, and then what happens? Thoughts just happen. You don't have any control over their apparition or disappearance. And also, when you examine yourself, you look at things. You look at, what would be the you that has free will? What is this thing that, you can't find it. There's no such thing as a you. I mean, what I am is just I is an idea. So anyway, equipped with this understanding of free will, which is entirely consistent with, Buddhist thinking on dependent arising. I won't go into that, but it makes us think, how does motivation work? How do you decide to go for it with meditation, pursue progress in your practice, pursue the truth? And I kind of come around to thinking that motivation, to align it with this understanding of free will, is not something which we have or choose or muster up. Rather, it goes a little something like this. You first experience a snippet of what it is like to, say for example, using meditation and, that kind of field. You experience the sensation of non-doing, so that feeling of not having to do anything and yet feeling kind of whole and nice. You feel that there's a goodness to that feeling which transcends the normal highs and lows, and you're seduced by that feeling and you want more of it, and as a result you just cannot help but practice more. So this is why I think going on intense meditation retreats can actually be very beneficial, because it gives you this high point of experience. You have this moment of, wow, this is the potential, this is what life can bring. And then it gives you motivation to continue doing it. And I certainly found this, since my second meditation retreat last year, my meditation practice completely transformed. I've had no doubts about whether it's beneficial or whatever. I've never got bored of it, because I've always seen the point of it. And I think this works for everything, really. When I've been coaching people in weightlifting, for example, it's there's a tipping point moment where they start to see some progress, and it clicks, and they've had the experience of getting better at it at the gym. They've lost this idea that, I am shit at lifting weights or whatever. they had the experience of getting better at it, and now they've caught the bug, and there you go. So I kind of think for anything, the key to starting the motivation is to give them that experience of what it's all about. I think this is can obviously be seen in the world of Zen and Alexander technique, where the role of the teacher is seen as so important, because it's almost like the teacher shows the student what it's like, what the possibility is. The student, by their own the way they hold themselves, the energy that they transmit, the student's like, whoa, shit, I want a bit of that. That guy is really, he has it, or she has it. Yeah. And so I think in that respect, what's most important about a teacher is not necessarily like what they preach, but like just how much they, not necessarily the ins and outs of what they preach, but how persuasive they are, how well they hold themselves. And same with speakers, etc. Cool. Thank you. Have a lovely day.